Alright, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, and it's okay. It's fine. I was definitely conflicted about how I felt about Snake Eater being remade, especially so soon after they made the original widely available, and it's not $80, but it's clearly, at least to some degree, a labor of love that has a lot of reverence for the original game, but also has a lot of shortcomings very specific to this game that no other games in the series really have. Most of those problems are attributable to the Unreal Engine that the game is remade in, which, sure, looks nice, but does not run nice. On one hand, I don't know if I've ever seen detailed frog graphics like this before, but on the other hand, movement input feels clunky and delayed. The moment-to-moment gameplay is nowhere near the level of seamless movement and action achieved by the Fox engine over 10 years ago. It wasn't that often that I ran into these issues, but they were impossible not to notice when I did, and it just made me miss Metal Gear Solid 5. I guess they didn't want to modernize the Fox engine for next-generation consoles and wanted to use the already out-of-the-box Unreal Engine, but that comes with a lot of compromise. Now, this is a shot-for-shot remake with some really minor adjustments and quality of life changes overall. The quick change camo is alright, but I usually forgot about it and just equipped camo the usual way. The ability to crouch walk doesn't actually change much, and the cover system is once again trying to mimic a much better game and does so kind of poorly. They did bring back Snake versus Monkey though, which is actually a lot of fun. Get down, asshole. And they even added Astrobot, and that was cute. All right, you got me there. Okay, you fucking fine. I'm also really curious about the online Fox Hunt mode that I guess is coming out later, but that's just it. I'm curious about what's new and what's different about Metal Gear Solid now that the series is back, sort of. And I'm a little unimpressed by a new coat of paint on an already timeless game, especially considering the sacrifices that that visual upgrade comes with. I understand the devs want to, or maybe have to, play it safe here, but that's never been what Metal Gear Solid has been about, and in my opinion, this game loses some of the spark behind the original series for making those compromises. As hard-headed as I can be about Metal Gear, I will admit, this game did definitely grow on me as I played it. The Peace Walker stuff feels like it was made for me in particular, but I also just like Metal Gear Solid a lot, and it's clear that people working on this remake do too. I know the current series producer, Noriaki Okamura, has even said that working with Kojima again would be the dream, and he's worked at Konami for a very long time, as have many of the staff currently working on the series. And I don't have high hopes for Kojima returning or anything, but I do at least want to believe in the staff that do want to keep the series going, or at least alive in some sense. So I guess we just have to wait and see. I've personally been looking forward to the volume 2 of the Master Collection as much as they are definitely taking their time on it. I know they want a seamless release, especially for games as tricky to port as Metal Gear Solid 4 or Peace Walker might be, but I really want to see the entire series be available on modern systems so people can experience it. That's probably been, more than anything, my favorite thing about this game, is seeing people play Metal Gear maybe for the first time since the original came out, or for the first time ever. Because like it or not, this game was really successful. As much as I had fun revisiting Snake Eater, it's almost hard not to think of Metal Gear Solid Delta as some kind of phantom game. A one-to-one remake, a foreign body surgically forced by greater forces to look and even sound like the Snake we once knew. But that is cynical. I don't know. Maybe I'm too consumed with revenge. Maybe I have to let go of my grip on control and let things exist as they are, to let the world be. I can't force the world to be the way I want it to be, no matter how big an army or powerful a weapon I acquire. I just have to make my peace and choose my own path forward. I don't know, I'm just being silly at this point. I liked playing the remake. I give Metal Gear Solid Delta a C+. I liked it. I liked Snake vs. Monkey a lot, but there's definitely room to improve, and if they make a new Metal Gear Solid in Unreal Engine, which unfortunately they might, that might suck. But who knows, I'm not Psychic Mantis.